And yet, power to the peoples. We back at new maintenance. Yeah. We're gonna rock just like how good old crack when it came in. I told you it was gonna be a lot of head rolls. You know, death toll, that breath hold. You know, a lot of these cats is just came to get divided. But they always gonna come together. At first, these cats is just came to get divided. You even now decided. Why is this done every time that the preacher signs in? It's a signing. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, boy. I sat back. I don't watch people do their thing. That's okay. I don't watch people do their thing. That's okay. See, people forget. I ain't need nobody. I handle this shit on my own and after. Now, like I said before, there ain't no well, I don't drink milk. So there ain't no need to be crying over no spilled milk. Because like you said before, in these due time and days, just stay silent. Okay? And this time and age, solid needs to be stayed in course. I don't listen to everybody page. I don't listen to everything on everybody. I don't know. But I do know one thing. Not even look, I'm merciful. How about that? I'm a merciful God. Okay? I'm merciful. You do me dirty, I don't do you dirty. I still send the help. I'll still send the help. Because that's what type of dude I am. Well, you know, I ain't gonna let you play me out. I ain't gonna let you play us out. Because you don't like the way another nigga talk. You know what I'm saying? You don't like the way another nigga talk. That's not fair. Okay? I ain't do nothing to nobody, man. I ain't do nothing to nobody. All I did was just spread some love. What was wrong with that? Huh? I'm the one that told people, yeah. I'm the one that, yeah. I gotta do it that way. I gotta say I'm the one that did it. So this the thanks I get. This the thanks me and Nick get. Huh? When we help people. They give us their ass to kiss. I don't know. That's their problem. That's their problem. You know why that's their problem? Because I'm still the intelligent one. Oh yeah, I am. I still know how to do this shit with or without. See, that's why everybody got this shit messed up. Just remember, y'all found me. I didn't get on YouTube looking for people. Nah, I came on YouTube to do my thing. On my time and on my own merit. You know, I told you, I go to everybody's show, I listen, I watch. I think everybody doing the same thing. I ain't in that. I mind my business. I mind my business. Yep. My mother told me to mind my business. That's what I'm doing. But look, I'm going to keep an eye out on you guys, though. I'm I'm gonna keep an eye out on you guys though. I see psychological games that you playing. It ain't gonna work over here, man. Okay? All you got to know is that I was solid. Okay? Just know that I was solid. And I'm gonna remain solid. Okay? I want to big up to the queen. Miss King, Angela Stoughton King. She came back. That's what made me put this title together. That's what made me put this title together because of Angela Stoughton King. Now I'm listening to everybody, taking people channels. What is it is so important to do that? I never get the idea on why you wanna just checking our levels, guys. I don't know why you want to do that. What is so enthusiastic of you trying to take down another person's channel because he's rocking and he's jumping around or making his moves or however you want to think he's doing? See, that's the problem with everybody. Everybody's in everybody's business except their own. Everybody's in everybody's business except their own. Now, this ain't going to be a long live. You know me, I just came to drop the signs, get my levels up, talk to the people of Hood America. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Because I ain't going to lie to you, man. I came on this thing by myself. I ain't look for nobody. These 549 or 552, I don't know what the number is. Who cares? But I didn't look for none of y'all. Y'all found me. Then you got people leaving and trying to come back. I don't know how that works. But you could do your thing. I'm okay with that. I'm not mad that you left or running around. That's not my problem. My problem is, okay, you did it. Now what else? So you watch me to steal what you can steal to do your thing. Then that's okay too. See, one thing I learned about being in a university class like we in is that this thing is not long term. It's just for a quick moment, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not emotional about these things. You are. You are emotional about these things. Not me. You know why? Because I don't give a goddamn what you do. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. If you like the page, you don't like the page, I wasn't here for you. I keep explaining that. I said I came here for me, to have fun. You just wanted to join, so I allowed it. If this thing was like any other place to keep things on private, you probably wouldn't even be here. I ain't even get the second verse in yet. I'll just keep fixing the things up over here. That's what we're doing. We just trying to get the levels together over this. Okay? So once again, we got clowns. We got clowns running around the YouTube world. They claim they're your friends, and then they're not your friends. For some apparent reason, I don't know. So this is what you do for things like that. You stay solid. That's what win people back. That's what win all over. Because guess what? The more solid you stay, the more powerful you become, man. I'm staying solid. Solid. Okay? I'm not running around perpetrating fraud. Like I said, I watch everybody. I got 126 people I'm following on YouTube. That's good enough. I'm going to name them one day. But that doesn't mean I don't like you. I just go to your show, check it out, and I bounce. That's the best thing I could do. And what do I do when I go there? I say peace. Peace. You might hear me say some shit like, ain't no man I ever seen wearing a wife beater. So, you might hear me say that. I ain't never seen the man wear a wife beater. You might hear me say things like that in the chat. Everything else I say is peace. I want to start out with peace first. Then we could get into if I like your conversation that you're having on YouTube. But first, I give you the peace first. Peace. That's what I give first. I give peace. Then I listen to the message of what you have to say. And if it's not conducive or to my liking, I don't disrespect the chat. I don't disrespect you. I don't even disrespect the thumb button. I still hit the like button for you. You see how that plays out? You see how Ham just did that for the peoples? I'm going to put the invite in here. What's the thing? Yeah, invite. I can't take it. But I keep trying to tell you, I started this shit, G. Damn, why does this thing keep falling? My light. Okay, there it go. You know what I'm saying? I did this, B. I fixed this up, B. Water, get some water. I did this, B. Nobody did it. I woke up, peace to the queen. Son of Hartfield in the building. I woke up and I said I was going to do this for me. I didn't say ain't nothing bad about nobody else. So now I'm looking at how everybody is disassembling themselves. That's cool. Change is good. Yeah. But you wouldn't have change if it wasn't for me. Hood Hamptons. You wouldn't have a voice if it wasn't for me. Hood Hamptons. I want you to remember that. Don't ever forget that. Is I bragging about it? Am I being overzealous about it? Out. Let's just call it what it is. I thought you was cool. I thought you was all right. I thought you was a stand-up individual. Hey, guess what? I still love you. See, that's the problem. You don't think I love you. Nah, I love you, man. I love everything everybody trying to do. Okay? I love you, man. I don't just love you, the girls, everybody. You know what I'm saying? There you go. We good now. He ain't gonna fall now. He all right. Let me get the books. Where the books at, man? Oh, there you go. Nip be hiding the books. You gotta get everybody on the books, Nip. Get everybody on the books. We gotta write them down. They running around. The solidarity of solitude done got broken. So we gotta fix this. We gonna fix it mentally first. I already changed it mentally. So now it's all about how to work around you. But see, I already knew how to work around people. I been knew that. I just outwork them. That's it. But I ain't looking for you to hate me while I do work. That's the problem too. I'm trying to get that out your mindset that you hating the work. Then I don't want to burn out hating my doing the work. You know what I'm saying? So where we at? I'll tell you where we at. If I don't get no answers, I'm gonna beat it out of you. The intelligence unit. It done took down the brother's page. It done took down this brother's page. YouTube stole my page. I don't know about that. That's why I don't mess with nobody. That's why I don't mess with nobody. Next time around, I ain't helping nobody. Nope. But the same people that help be the same people that flap. I was listening to everything today. I was like, yo, this is what's going on. I read in the comments. It's the people that's writing. Fuck the video. It's the people that's acknowledging the person that's doing the video and acknowledging the situation. They saying to themselves, this, that, and the third. See, they are all not trolls. These are community people protecting the YouTube, and I appreciate them. They looking at my work right now saying, what is he doing? This is Sage. You don't know what I don't do nothing disturbed on the page. You don't care. I say get Sage. Everybody know what Sage is from the old university to up to now. You got inhalable sage, and you got light scented sage for the house and to eradicate, to get cleansings. You know, you got inhalable sage and regular sage. I got the inhalable kind. Still the same thing. But I did this. I think I did this. I came on this thing and said I was going to do it my way. Yeah, I remember that. And I also remember no one had what they had if it wasn't for the hand. Is the feeling reciprocal? I think so. But I put in the more work. See, that's the thing. See, my work ethic speaks for itself. What I got to do is look at the page. It'll tell you. Look at the about section. Look at the person's page instead of just the thing. Look at where they started, how they started. You know what I'm saying? What year they came out. This page been up again. We over 143,000 overall views. We already beat the public watch hours. We got 5,000. Over 5,000 public watch. They said you needed 4. I gave them over 5,000. Nick, did they not say that? YouTube told everybody in order to get the things you need 4 boxes checked. Yeah, that's what they told me. Yo, you all right? Yeah. All right, now let's get this nervous. We gonna be on TV now.
I'm here.
No, I said we on TV.
Andy here.
Who's Andre?
Andy.
Andre.
Yeah, Andy here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Real something. Yeah, Tato bien.
Mucho drinking.
Yeah, I know.
Mucho drinking tonight. What?
Drinking.
Drinking.
Bet.
Hey.
Leave it alone. Stop. Talk about drinks.
That's what you need.
Stop.
Mucho drinking.
Talk about the drinking. Oh, he kept from drinking beers.
Yeah.
Hey, he's talking to you. He's saying they drink.
Mucho drinking.
No.
Mira.
Oh, what's the name of that?
Báchelo.
Oh, he's giving out drinks.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Eso
don't know what you're talking about.
No. Eso mismo.
Oh, this is from Santo Domingo. Oh, that's good. I don't know nothing about it. What's the name?
Eso es bueno, man.
Rum.
Rum, pero beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, Dios de bendiga, man. All right, you take it easy. I'm gonna take it easy too, because he gave us something from Dominican Republic. Come on up in here. That's my man. That's my peoples. He came through and said, "This is for you." Let me see how it tastes. That's all right. But I'll tell you one thing. It'll sit right there. It ain't a Manhattan. I know that. Come on in. Here you go. Okay, you want to sit right there? It ain't a Manhattan. Okay? And I'm going to drink some water right behind him. It ain't a Manhattan, though, but it's all right. But us black folks, we like ice. I ain't got no ice in that thing. I ain't touching. I took a little sip to give it it was some type of Dominican cognac or something. I just took a little sip on it. Told him, give me some ice cubes. Or call ice cube. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you to fret over the success of none of us, as I should be saying. Because once again, I want you to win. Talking to my uncle. I got two uncles in here. That's all. I got my uncle Chino. I got my uncle Viejo. I got two uncles here that I moved from the shelter. We came from the shelter together and bought this house. Each of us did approximately 3.5 years in the shelter. I went in the shelter at 2013. I didn't get out the shelter until March 2016. So these guys was on my floor where I lived at, in the shelter. We started the shelter in 2013. We're in 2022 now. So 2013, I got out of the shelter 2016 of March. And 2022 March marked 6 years being out of the shelter. Okay, I did 3 years in the shelter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so when I got out of that shelter, we got this nice little house. But during the process of doing what we had to do, we had to stay straight. I wasn't staying straight in there. I was moving around like how I was moving around. But I was taking care of my business. You know what I'm saying? I remember that. If I don't remember anything in that shelter, besides stealing money and selling things and doing things and just being a homeless individual, clean homeless. It wasn't no bum homeless. I was clean homeless. I didn't get all these gold chains until I got out of the shelter. I didn't get none of these gold rings until I got out of the shelter. You know what I'm saying? So I thank my family in here that gave me an opportunity. And we all helped each other. Because not only that he needed me for mine, I needed him for his. So all three of us got our thing. Put it together. At that time, the shelter was asking, can they do it? The shelter wanted to know, can we do it? They didn't know that Yeah, they didn't know that we can do it. Cause I used to live right next door to these guys. I used to go knock on their door. They used to come. They used to mainly come see me because of the things I did in the show. Had a lot of fun. Had a lot of griefs. Had a lot of fights. Uh, that's what they call it. That's what they call it, shared housing. But we was the first ones that broke the barrier on it because a lot of shared housing, a lot of motherfuckers died. A lot of people got hurt. See, this is a family. They know I'm at that time. Well, now, yeah, I'm still young. They older than me, but they didn't take it as that bad. It was rough in the beginning, but everybody lived. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got to the point to lose and go back, to make the recidivism rate high. We didn't do that. We was the ones that kept the recidivism rate low because we knew that we needed this. So the meetings, the talks, the scrutinizing, because it wasn't them. They was always out, you know? I was the only one staying in. So whatever affected me affected them. So I always had to have a clean and cool head. Now, like I said, I was the man of everything. There was one time I was in the bathroom with my uncle. He was chilling over in the facility bathroom, the locker room bathroom, and we was sitting back, smoking, and chilling. They do a lot of scrutinizing, like I just said. Well, they were scrutinizing very a little too hard at that day. Kicked in the door. I don't want to stay in. No, meaning that I stayed in because I had a lot of business. I was running things. I was doing things. But I went out to handle my business because they didn't know that I had my business in order. See, I had got my housing package done 2 years ago before the being in there 3 years. So my housing package was being rewritten, rewrote, but I was taking care of that. Yeah, I got high. Yeah, I did everything. I chilled out. Once I knew what was going on, there was nothing they could tell. But you only could tell me to keep the room clean. You could only tell me to respect the rules, and that's what was respected. The rules of their facility was respected, but I made it my rule. My rule was to do what I had to do, along with 200 others. Because the place where I came from only had 200 people. See, I took that like I went to a low budget high school and I knew the basketball team was bullshit and I came from the city and I knew how to play ball. I took over the team. Got a fucking scholarship because the team was, you know what I'm saying? They didn't care about that. They don't care. They just want to know, are you going to die? Is somebody going to kill somebody in this shit? Nah, I hope not. I mean, we had arguments, but these are brothers. I knew these people. You know what I'm saying? I know them. You know what I'm saying? They see me every day in the show. So we talking about for you to build a relationship with people. That's what's that's what got to be done. They pretty sure they asked that man, "Are you sure you want to live with him?" And it was just 2 Hispanics and 1 black. It was supposed to be 2 Hispanics and an Indian. But I guess the brother said who found and helped find the spot, I don't think he cared because the Indian dude left. This is supposed to have been his position. He went to his country and didn't come back in time. That was before the vid came in and before all the bullshit was good at that time. It was 2016. It was good. So I was doing what I do in the shelter. I was approached like, yo, not even approached, put it this way. My uncle and I had the same counselor. That was number 1. But my uncle didn't know I was handling my business. He just thought I was a nigga in the shelter playing around. He didn't know I was handling my business. So I guess him and the counselor was running their mouth. Yeah, I didn't care. I didn't see. I knew I was gonna get out of the shelter one day. I didn't know it was that day. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. When I got freed, I didn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So it was like just like that. It was just like that. I came out of jail. I got into society. I didn't know what to do because you've been in that facility for so long. That's all you knew how to do. So when I got out, I was like, oh. But thank God for Ray Luke, the bus driver. Besides my little miscellaneous selling drugs and stuff, which was marijuana. I ain't never sold no crack, coke. I always sold weed. Now it's legal. At that time in 2016, it wasn't legal. 2017, it wasn't legal. 2018, it wasn't legal. 2019, it wasn't legal. I left Marcus Garvey Park in Harlem around. What year was that, Bino? Yeah. Yeah, because my mom's died 2020. So I've been left that scene. It was going on like 2 years. So I left them in 2017. Got the situation together. Boom. Now we here. Because 2018, it was my debut for Forced Descent. April 2018 is when I made my season debut in Forced Descent. I don't forget that. I think April 8th, April 9th, something around but 8th that month. And for what Ray Luke told me, he said it was from 2018 you was the first person. I displayed this movie to a lot of people. And you was the 5th scene. That means he went to Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island. Excuse, that's that Zaza. And he needed the 5th borough. So I was the 5th borough for him. Queens. That's where he filmed it at. Forced Descent, Queens. But he didn't have a headquarters, so Queens became the headquarters for Forced Descent, which is my area of house. So I don't complain if people know I live where I live. My house is on TV, right there. All you got to do is type in on Tubi, you'll find me. You'll see the house. You'll see where everybody come hang out at. They don't do it no more until Ray Luke call the excitement. And until I call the excitement too. Because I'm project manager also. I'm location manager also. Okay? And when he's on the job, I'm equipment manager also. I protect this equipment when he's here with me. If I ain't got a scene and he didn't need the crib, I hold a boom. I hold a light. You know what I'm saying? He come through, I open the door for him. Him and Ray Luke, they childhood friends. Him and Ray Luke are childhood friends. They grew up together, grew up together. Kingsborough Projects in Brooklyn. My family was over there. I used to go hang out with them when I was young. Yeah. I'm one of the bosses on there. But Ray Luda's the top dog. Him and Zab Zula. Zab Zula is our executive producer. We got Zab Zula, the heavyweight ex-champion, boxing champion. Yeah. I used to be out there. I used to hang out with them. I used to play football, basketball, rap. At that time, I wasn't rapping. I was in Ray Luke's first rap video. You know what I'm saying? Helped him out over there back in the days. He was dishing out a message. So he still see me. You know, he got the YouTube channel because you know he got my phone number. My phone number's still on. He calls me from time to time, asks me what you doing, fam, how you doing. But ever since I got hacked on Instagram and YouTube, the old previous pages that I had going excitingly, now you know, just gotta type up Ray Luke, you know, and everything should fall underneath his category. All I know is I was there. Ray Luke, the director of Fosterson. Ray Luke, my director. I think it is the AC. But when I got out of that shelter, Ray Luke used to drive me to the welfare center to get my food stamps, Medicaid, and insurance. You know what I'm saying? He used to tell me the days he used to be there for the bus route. And I used to always try to be outside by the bus route, watching the time. So when the bus pulled up, I know that he pulled up. I'd be by the bus stop and I'd wait. And I'd hop right on. I made sure my parents was always cool. We used to smoke a lot. And so every time I used to be like wait for him, I used to always want to make sure I had a water or something. Yeah, I was acting, you know what I'm saying? So when I got out, it got serious. I didn't know nothing about social media. I just was a YouTube person, but that's where I came from. YouTube and MySpace and stuff like that. And Facebook. Those were the three outlets I was playing with. Thank you, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's what they was playing with. So right now, I'm in season 3, 2022. I didn't get burnt. I told him, you know, we made some funds about you being a cyborg, the bullet grazed you. You know, one of your major roles was the bullet grazed you, knocked you off, but the doctor managed to save you. And you know what I'm saying? So we had some fun with we had some fun with some letters. But then what made him think, and I don't know, I like to say this, but that's because I show genuine love. And I was the first one to donate to Fosterson too. I was the first person to donate to Fosterson. May not have an opportunity to do it like I used to, but I was the first one to donate as an actor. Now, I ain't saying his family, man. I ain't going to take that away from Ray Luke. I'm talking about as the people he said, yo, I'm going to give you a light. See what you do with it. And so far, I don't play with it because I represent Fosterson. Everywhere I go, people know me. So I have to be on my best behavior. You know what I'm saying? Have to be on my best behavior. The behavior got so yeah, even though it's his, but I know I'm in it, and I know that if I do the right thing, you'll see. Because you know, look who we getting. We getting people from The Wire. We got Brody from The Wire, from Saint and Sinners. Brody, that used to be on The Wire. We about to get Idris Elba. I don't want to tell y'all these stories though, but it's Fosterson. We got Zab Zuda, the executive producer. You know? But am I out there, you know, running around trying to? No, I don't do that. I let them see. Like, yo, who that? You know what I'm saying? The light-skinned kid that was with Avon Barksdale on all of them dudes. Watch Saint and Sinners. His name is Malik on Saint and Sinners, the bald head kid. You know? Yeah, he's the bald head kid. And we got Mike Not Michael. What's his name? The other kid. We got a few of the Wire kids on the show. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm proud of Ray Luke. Proud of Ray Luke, man. When you see my little work, this is just some exercise to stay camera ready. This is some exercise to stay camera ready. You know, big up to his son, Ray Rav. He told his pops about it. He said, yo, he got good camera credit, not afraid of it. You know, he likes it, you know. Everybody think they sisters. Everybody think they sisters. Everybody think they sisters. It's my girl named Eve. Yeah. Heaven. What's her name? Heaven? Is that Heaven? What's her name on the show? What's her name on the show? I be forgetting people's names on the show. God damn. What's their name on the show, man? Heaven Baker. I think that's the thing. I think it's Heaven Baker. Your son, I see him every day on the internet for right now. And now I don't really run out there like I used to. I don't go over like I used to. You know what I'm saying? I took a little hiatus, but I go. They know me. You know, they see me. They contact me in the email boxes and stuff. You know, there's a good show. We only link. That's cool. Everybody got their characters that they like. What characters do I like? You know, I like my character, Hustle. You know what I'm saying? I like my character to be the first actor that didn't get murdered in a movie and had his first sex scene. Me. Shit. Me and Mr. Brown. I like me and Mr. Brown. That's who I like. Lance Liverpool, my man, big up. I like that Lance and Mr. Brown and me. Hustle. With that polo suit and that Kango hat. Talk about, are we ready? He was getting head on the steps and shit. You know what I'm saying? I like that dude. You know what I'm saying? That's who I like. I like Mr. Brown. Get over here, Gina. Come sniff that coat. Sniff that coat. That's my man, Yahuda Brown. Bang. And my other man, Moneybags. I want to big up Bang. Brother Yahuda. It's another movie out there called Intense Battle Reloaded. Intense Battle Reloaded. It's on Prime Video. You got Prime, you can watch it. Another good area movie that I played. Big up to the director, Matt Silver. Yahuda Brown. Once again, you know, needed a place to use a spot. But see, before they asked to use my spot, check this out. This is how loyal I am to Ray Luke. And I was supposed to be in New York Minute from Illa G. But this is how loyal I am to Ray Luke. Because he already told me about how these dumb directors be, not saying these guys, but just saying how people in the world of directing be having hidden agendas, I should say. I call Ray Luke. I be like, yo, Ray, I got one of these guys. I got one of these guys calling me. Let me put that up for you, son. I'll forget. I said, this guy got one of these guys calling me, right? And he said, who? I said, remember the guy that got, who had such and such, but some way, somehow he survived, I think. Was it? But he needed 2 scenes. It was a long day that day, too, because he had to get killed. We had to come from the club, which was next door. But anyway, I called Ray. I said, yo, Ray, I don't mess around. I ain't, I just want to chill. But I ain't messing with nobody else, man. And his son said, they said, yo, I ain't getting in nobody's movie if it ain't my father's. When he said that, I said the same thing. I said, yo, Ray Luke, I know these guys want to do some work. What you think? After I did the work, after he said, yeah, it's okay, I didn't do no more work with no more directors except Ray Luke. And I told him after that, he said, how that worked out. I said, I don't know. It turned out great. He explained to me that director biting, we'll say Ron biting, director biting, some directors was biting his style. So then I said, you know what? Fuck it. Nah. Even if I don't have a line and I need something, I'm there, right? Holding it, watching the equipment, looking out, whatever. That's what he said. Yeah, no doubt, you're a soldier. But other than that, I told him about the movies. You know what I'm saying? No, it was acting. He said I didn't know. So just like I didn't know one of the guys from Forster sent the fake text, which wasn't him, and got everybody hacked, including himself. And he had about 5K over there on Instagram. Now he down to new page like everyone else with 200. And we had all those goddamn work. Because it started from YouTube before YouTube took it down. So we got all our friends and everything from YouTube. But the building was that strong. And Forster almost went over 1 million when it came out. And we want to give up big and thanks to Money and Violence. They was the forefathers of it. And you know what I'm saying? And Project Heat and all the rest of them guys. But Give Me the Loot was out there first. That's Ray Luke's first web series. I didn't want to be in Give Me the Loot. I liked the people from Give Me the Loot. But the characters run too deep over there and Give Me the Loot. I don't even know if they took a request form to see if people want that season to come out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking once Ray Luke got Zab Zuda, the executive producer, oh, it's Heather Baker and Heaven Baker. That's what we were talking about. That's the name of the show, Heather. Once we got Zab Zuda, everybody started falling in line. So, but I called Ray Lou. I was like, yo, Ray, what you think about this kid? He was like, nah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? He like, I ain't got no work. That's when he ain't had no work for me. What are actual cases? Forster is a true fictional of what goes on in the foster care system. My character came from the foster system from a person in the foster care system who had a friend who was getting fellatio from his mother. And he thought I was his friend, because I was his OG. So the character I'm playing is a real character from somebody's situation. Names can't give you that. They are around when we can't tell you who they are. We just get the script. And they are characters that are real. We just act based upon on it with a twist to it. But it is raunchy. And it is admissible because that's what goes on. When you watch these cop shows, you got to pay attention. You got to watch SUVs. You got to watch these things. These things exist. This shit happens. The only way you can not let it happen if you pay attention and stay ready. You know? That's all I can say. If it ain't God calling you, don't fight. Best thing I can say. Anything else that ain't considered from God, but ask God to help you fight that. So that's how we roll. Yeah. Someone would do it. So that's what one of the, and everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else when we link up and we talk, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you have to watch these things, you know? We watch these things, and that's why I be careful. That's why I don't go out too much, because the character takes over sometimes. You know what I'm saying? The character takes over sometimes with Sana Hartfield. You know what I'm saying? Ray Luke taught us about that too. He taught us about how to stay in character, but not be in character. Like, they know me for wearing the gold chains, right? I love that. It gives insight. Destiny was a killer at 9 years old. See? So, yeah. So my character, because he won, he's like, oh shit, you got gold chains. I was like, and they used to ask me, yo, are they real? I was like, yeah, yeah, they real. So Ray Luke was like, yo, not him. I'm gonna answer them when you finish. No, so the character, when they met me, I was wearing it. He was like, yo, are those real? One of the actors. Like, yo, this stuff that you got on is real for the movie? I said, yeah, they are real. And but before Ray already knew, because he asked me, I said, yo, he said, yeah, you good. Okay, nah, but your other question, did I go to acting school? I went to Ray Luke Acting School. That's the school I went to, Ray Luke Acting School. Yeah, I went to Ray Luke Acting School. But not only that, I had street acting. You know, as a drug dealer, you don't want the people knowing you're selling drugs. So that was acting. That's it, you know? You know, dice shooting. You know, I never was a card person. So dice, yeah, a lot of shooting craps, dice. You know, you have to act. Let that nigga know that he shot that 5, right? But they be comfortable with that number. They be comfortable throwing 6, 6, 5, and you got to beat the 5. I remember that. What I used to do was to challenge myself. Yeah, the bar scene. Yeah, we worked on that one. Because I had to let us shut the music down for about 12 minutes. I was working the bar at that time too. I had asked that dude, I think he owed me a favor. Yeah, I think he owed me a favor when I used to work for him. And after I started working for him, I said, yo, he said, yo, I got you. So I got many favors, but I don't use them until I need them. I just let them know I know. And they be like, oh, okay, that's it. That's all I let them know I know. I stay cool. But I had that bar scene, the Spanish scene, thanks to my friend. He had to tell us to come on the time that he needed us to be there. Ray wanted to get there. We had to get the actors there. So it was a hard day that day. Never forget. I think we put 20 hours in that day. I think we put the most hours in that day. Yeah, we went to 2 bars that day. With the 2 bars, Ray Lou dished it out on YouTube for, we didn't know. He dished it out on YouTube. YouTube told him it was copyrighted from the music in the back. So he was like, yo, we got to go to another bar. I said, bet. Let's go to this one. We went to that one. I asked the dude for that favor. I said, yo, he said, what do you need? Yes. He said, what do y'all need? I said, yo, we need 20. He was like, I didn't let my people. But the peoples was coming into the bar. So we had to make them comfortable. You know what I'm saying? They knew me, but they didn't know them guys. And the cameras was there. And I had to get in the thug, people, the Spanish guy, they want to come in and chill out in the bar. They seen all this. So they was like, whoa, what's going on? And I'm like, yo, it's a movie. So be having the white on with the King of Hearts sweater, with the white hat, the white sneakers, gave it assurance on where we was walking to. We coming with pure heart, baby. The King of Hearts. We coming with the pure heart. King Hearts. We walked up in there with the kings. They walked up in there with the king. And they was kings. You know what I'm saying? All right, you be safe, my queen. Storage. All right. I'm going to hold it down. So, I look at all this to say it's possible for anybody that want to do what they want to do, only if they put their mind to it. Will I go back and do it again? If it was necessary. Only if it's necessary. But if it ain't necessary, I'm moving forward. I'm not mad at nobody doing what they got to do. It's all love on this side. The universities is always open. Oh, okay. Yeah, I still got it. I got it stored. Did I find it? Yeah, I put it away. I just washed it. And I stored it away. I think somebody wanted it. I'm not sure if somebody wanted, but I can't give it away because that's the moniker of the show. So somebody asked me, like, yo, and I was asking Ray, he was like, yo, I don't know if you should get rid of the clothes that you wore on the show, if you could remember the clothes that you wore on the show, because it's memorable. You might as well hang it in the Forster Singh Museum. So, and I looked good that day. I didn't have this big chain on. I think it was locked away, but I had everything else on. I think I had 8 of them on at that time. So I ain't find this one. I didn't want to go too heavy. I was trying to go real heavy. But when we went to the other one to do the shooting scene, that was the hardest scene of my life. That was the hardest scene of my life. It was cold. You know what I'm saying? It was real chilly that day. It was a place where aviators was at, the Muda Plains. He was over there, about some field. Crazy. So one of the actors came and picked me up in the Benz. You know what I'm saying? We got nice in the Benz. I made sure I ate though, but I was stressed out. So he picked me up in the Benz. As soon as he picked me up in the Benz, he opened the door. I'm like, yo, what up, nigga? I said, what up, son? You ready? I was like, yeah, man, what's your line? Say it right now. You better come up with that bread. And, I started talking all slick. He's like, yeah, Ray don't like that shit. I was like, yeah. And next thing you know, the cups was right there. We had a bottle of champagne. There wasn't no liquid, champagne. We had champagne. Velvet Clico. We had champagne. Drunk that, sipped that. I think I had some, I think it was, want to say the fancy word, but the niggas will twist the shit up and make it look funny. So you don't want to say it. It was a little condiments there. Champagne and condiments, champagne and edibles and stuff like that. That, you know, pastries of things put together. So we're going to use that line of work instead of trying to tell you what it really was so you can flip it and bounce it. No, it was educated to say it was champagne and some grub. How about that? Great. You say that for ghetto terminology too, in case you want to get slipped to. You know what I'm saying? So, absolutely. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So I already did it. What I'm doing now is staying camera ready, staying busy my way, not causing no trouble, being fair and honest to the people that being fair and honest with me. Other than that, you see how I held my own show? I don't need to talk about nobody. We ain't even get into the lyrics. It's 700 people. Don't care how many likes hit up. That's okay. But the point is, we hustle. A few bottles of water, 2 little sage, strong conversation. Thanks to the Queen Gasana Harfield. Again, I done taught you something without no music in the background. This is how you strong the Hampton University is, man. We could do this, man. We could do this thing without no audience. I am the audience, man. I am the audience, man. I done roll my boat, and I done did the little itsy bitsy spike. I said I done roll my boat gently up the stream. Yes, I did. And it was merrily, happy as I like to be seen. Yes, that we did. And not only that, we the itsy bitsy spider that went up the water spout. Down came some rain and washed the spider out. Then the sun came out. I told you my name is Ball. Always bet on black. I told you that. I told you my name is Ball. Always bet on black.